Hi everyone, welcome. I am Maggie of maggiesbliss.com. It has been a little minute, a little bit of a minute since I've been able to come live with you guys. It's been very busy. We know the world is kind of going through a lot right now. Here's a little virtual smudge for you. Just take in that beautiful energy. We know white sage is antibacterial, antimicrobial. It calls your energy into present time. So allow yourself to just be here in this present moment and sit with me for just a moment so we can go through some of the energies. I got some cards with me today. And we're going to just chit chat just a teeny bit. As I said, so for this collective oracle reading, right now we're, let's say the 12th, so 5 days away from the full moon, which is an Aries full moon. So you're going to start feeling it in the next couple days. It'll start to like come in and become more and more intense and more until you get right in there on that full moon. So Thursday, the 17th, Aries full moon. Set your intentions. It's a powerful full moon for taking action. Aries is all about that creative spark and like stepping into the self too. There's always the we in the collective, and then there's the me. And you are important as the we. You're a part of that we, the collective, and we need you to step forward and do what your desire is, what your intention is, what you're called to do, right? What you're called, that soul's like level calling, go and do it. So anyway, it went out while I was talking. So let's just pull up some cards. So as I said, so full moon's coming up, and with regard, sage smells so good. It's good to smudge yourself every day if you can. And since we are in October, September, October, a little bit of November is shadow season. So we're feeling it, and we're feeling it even more intense. Now, we are working our way to that full moon, but then we're also working our way to Samhain. So there's two portals every year. May 1st is Beltane, May 2nd, anyway, and October 31st. So the Beltane is the portal for new life, for ushering in new life and bringing in new life, new experiences, new ways of being. Samhain is the release. It is death. It is those who are meant to go are being called to the veil now to cross over, and those who are on the other side, the veil is at its thinnest during these two portals. And this one, right, it's bringing our ancestors, our loved ones, those on the other side to us closer now, and we can connect with them. And those who are feeling low and low energy, now might be the time where you're kind of thinking about death more and thinking about what that could mean once it's our time to go. Know that this is actually the month where we have the most suicides, the most death. People are leaving. It's that, right? The veil is the thinnest. We're more so, right? New life coming in, more so in May, right? Beltane, and more so and during Samhain, October 31st, Day of the Dead, November 1st, right? So that's when life is leaving. Now, with regard to that, even metaphorically within our lives, what is dying? What has been dead? What needs to go? Do you need to release now and finally say, okay, I get it. It's no longer something that I should be holding on to. Release it, let it go. So, right, always love the analogy of the tree. Nature shows us everything. Nature, right, when the trees during autumn, if you're lucky enough to be in an area where you get to experience autumn, my favorite, watching the trees change and they're falling to the ground. Think of that. The trees spend energy on those leaves. When they go, it actually paves the way. It creates space for them to bring in new life when it comes spring. But if they're still holding on to a few dead leaves, then they need to release those dead leaves. If not, they'll have less of that energy come spring to bring in new life. So think of that, how does that actually get experienced in your life? What do you need to let go of? What are you holding on to that is just like, okay, it's time to let it go? It could be as simple as negative thinking. Do you think too negatively about yourself? We all do it. It's time to stop that pattern. Do you because that creates what you're going to experience next, your frequency and your vibration. So the more we talk bad about ourselves, I have to learn it. I still have to learn it, right? Everyone has something. And it's like, okay, get yourself into a high vibe place. You'll start to say, oh, right? You'll get out in nature. Take a moment, step out there, get out in nature and say, I'm connected again. Like when you get out in nature, you listen to the breeze, you take a moment to just align with your breath, nothing else, just your breath, even if you do it for a minute. How can you not? A minute is impactful to your energy. Get outside, get barefoot if you can, enjoy the dirt, enjoy the trees, the breeze, the sun, the birds. Oh, I love the birds. So a lot of synchronicities come up, especially during shadow work season, right? We're heading towards Samhain. Raven, and I have to post this video still. I just took a quick video of one yesterday who was just over our house. But raven and owl and eagle and condor, like the eagles and hawks, like a lot of birds are coming up synchronistically right now. It's like, okay, so we are as free as they are when they fly and they just allow themselves to float on the wind in the sky, right? We're as free as that, but they're also teaching us many things. They're our guide to the underworld, raven, right? And crow. They're our guide to the underworld. They're our guide as messengers to help us speak our truth and to listen to what's coming. Now, we know hawk and eagle, they show us, right? The forest for the trees. There is a bigger picture, so kind of align and figure out like how that is for you, what metaphorically needs to go now, and start to release it. Now it could be like, you know what you have to release, and it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be where you live in. You need to let go of that and go somewhere else. What is your heart calling you to do and experience? So it could be huge things, it could be little things, it could be a little bit of both. And take a moment, right? Get out in nature when you're like, I know what it is, I just don't know how to let it go. Whatever this is, maybe it's hard to let it go. So ask for guidance, ask to have it be released. Now, doing a quick ceremony, whatever that is for you, like burn a candle. This one's, I love the scent of this one, little pumpkin spice going. So get a candle to spark, right? Bring in the element of fire, bring in all the elements, right? Earth, dirt, crystals, whatever, sage, and water, your essential oils, water with your flowers, like in a vase, water in a bowl, essential oils, and even a conch shell, like what we hold. Like this is, oh my gosh, where did I put I lost the sage. It's probably behind me. I don't even know. So anyway, a conch shell represents the element water. And so then, okay, so candles, and what did I forget? Wind, feathers, birds, anything that will, and sound like my singing bowls that I love and I got to play for you guys soon, and chiming a bell, those kinds of things. That's the element of air. But you bring that all in, and you bring it into like this physical world for you, into your 3D physical body, but you're also calling in those ethereal elementals out there, the angels, the luminous ones, the light beings that align to those different four corners of the universe. They come and they will work with you. Call them in, call your guides, your light team, and allow them to help you get over whatever this thing is. So back to our cards now. So the first card I pulled is the Pleiades card, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this to me is very much so just about what I was saying. Yes, the Pleiades are star beings. They're a part of our guides. They're working with us and helping us as well, bringing us unconditional love and to help us in achieving our soul's mission, which achieves the collective soul's mission, which helps them start to have permission to do the same. How can we uplift humanity? First, it starts with us. Like even just the smallest things, like why did you get yourself out of the present moment? Why are you angry right now? What is happening? Are you going to continue to stew on it and wallow in whatever that low vibing thing is? Or can you finally allow it to come to its full fruition, be expressed out of you, the anger or the crying or the sadness or the venting, right? Let it out. Don't ever repress it. But then once it's like, okay, once you're allowing it instead of repressing it, and it releases. and moves on its way. And then you can shift. Then you can, without wallowing, like allow it to be there for a few minutes or whatever. And then say, all right, now I'm going to send it good vibes, good energies, love, light, love energy, highest vibration, gratitude. Thank you for the lesson, but you can go now. And my favorite, Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Aiming that just pure light and neutrality to it, getting to 0 point so that you can say, okay, we're going to start fresh now. And you're going to see it, process it faster next time, and then get through it. And then all of a sudden, it's not a trigger anymore because you worked on it, you allowed it to be there, and you let it go. You can write, journal, all the things. Meditate is huge. So uplifting humanity really sticks out for this card for me. And as you uplift your vibe, you assist others in doing the same. Like right now, like here in the US, we had North Carolina, Tennessee being hit real bad with a hurricane, then Florida, and in the fires that are up north, and the send love to those you are called to send it to. Around the world, people are needing it. Even one prayer, one thought of love and light energy that's sent to either a person you know or someone you don't, to an area that's being hit by something tumultuous. You can say, ease it, lighten the blow, surround them with a bubble so that we can get through this, see it coming, and then learn that lesson without having to have the harshness of it. We can just send it to that area. We're alchemists. We're the creators of our lives, and we can send that. And as we do that as a collective to these places, it makes it even more powerful. But just start with you and share it. So that's right next, right? So get your vibration right? So this is again coming in. Oh, okay. So these came in one order, but they're coming in a different order now. Goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing to your self-worth. Just what I was just saying. So the angels are strongly coming in as well, saying, cut the shit out. I have to say it to myself all the time. You would never talk as negatively to someone else as you do yourself. And if you do, then you have to say, okay, even that wasn't called for, or it was in the moment, but now let's right that wrong. Let's start to send a better vibration, a frequency to yourself, to whoever you've aimed that negativity to. It is felt. Your thoughts are felt. Their frequencies, their energy, and it goes out there. So allow what's coming out of you strongly to be of a high vibration, happiness, joy, peace, tranquility, love, light, whatever it is, align to it. Send it out. Like if you're finding a hard time doing it towards someone that's really triggering you, get outside, get in nature, send it to someone you love. Get yourself in an even better vibration, higher vibration, so that you can then say, okay, I'm going to send it to them now. I'm in a better place. I can do this without having all of that stuff come up anymore because now I've worked on it. So, but this is saying, cut the crap about the negative thinking, the negative self-talk. You're a divine being of light, and we all make mistakes. We all have done it, everything in our past lives to who we are in this life. We've done it all. So now it's time for us to shift, and whatever those patterns are that we're meant to go through, it comes to us. And then we're supposed to see it, right? Get present with it. And then let's say, all right, I see this thing. Now I'm going to start to work on it. And a part of that thing is to remind yourself that you are light. You are deserving. You are deserving of love and light and high vibrations. Not everyone else, but yes, everyone else. You and everyone else. The goddess of the unknown is coming up now. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So, remove fear, embrace the unknown. That's all. Easy breezy. But embrace the unknown, really, because the unknown is where we go. It's us. So get into your imagination. Your imagination is not just what they've defined imagination to be. It is a realm. It is a dimension. It is where you create energy. Imagine the most highest beautiful thing happening to you. Imagine the most beautiful highest thing happening for your kids, your family, your friends. Gaia. the earth. We can send healing to the earth to help it along, right? So allow yourself to be that pillar of light. Get out in the sun and imagine, I am a pillar of light, because you are. And you channel that new light codes every day from the sun and down into the earth to assist with the upliftment, the healing that it needs, as well as what it's giving to us. We got to be in balance. It's giving us life, and we're going to help in that life, be a part of nature, which we are, and like keep doing that. But embrace what's happening, be in the unknown and create, but also be like, all right, I'm going to be in the mystery. I'm just going to be in a high vibe place and allow and just enjoy what comes too. So remove fear and embrace the unknown as much as you can. Say, all right, I'm going to take a leap of faith. So then how about we do the affirmation card last? So this one's from my deck, Shakti Energy Oracle. That's the back of the deck. The card I pulled from my deck is the Earth Star, a chakra energy center. So affirmation, I am grounded. I am easily guided by the ancestors' ancient wisdom. So this is the card, right? So here we're bringing in the energy of the chakras. We're grounding now. This is all about our ancestors, connecting to our ancestral lineage, as well as our soul's lineage. So right now we're being called to the ancestral lineage, which makes sense. We're heading into sound. We're in Shadowland right now. And the ancestors, the veil is thinning all the way up until the Day of the Dead, right? So how can we embrace some of the messages that are coming through? So let me just tell you, right? My friend from high school came to me today, even Michael is his name. So, right. And he looks very much like how I see Archangel Michael too. So it's really funny. In life, that's in long blonde hair, you know, all that. But anyway, so he came after I was connecting to some of my animal kitties that are on the other side now. Sasha, my kitty Coco, kitty Ralphie. Some of you guys who have been with me for years will know some of these kitties. Ralphie was the one who liked to hang out with the people and the singing bowls. And now I have my kitty who's alive, but you can connect with your kitties. Are kind of like, even the ones that are here in this realm with us, they're walking the line. They can see spirit. And they can see the other kitties that have passed on, right? Or doggies or anything. But you'll connect more with them now. So your ancestors are coming to you now because you can tap into the ones who have done the work, crossed into the light, and are in healed space. Those are the ones we want to work with. And then bring in what wisdom they can give you. What can they bring to you? Because there's stuff that we have forgotten that our ancestors know about. So calling them, allow yourself to just connect to the spirits that come to you in meditation, in sacred space, calling your angels, your light team. And finally, our card that is the huge reminder. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Right? Red root chakra energy in this card. And then it's very much so, connect to the universe, get out in nature to connect to your own light, your light within that's connected to everyone and everything in the universe. So connect to your team. And, right? So this card, right? I'll read the affirmation again because I think it's showing up backwards for you guys. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Align with the love. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling like that now that nothing else could bring you up and uplift you, there is. Get out in nature. Just be with your breath. Connect with your guides and your angels. There are so many that need light. Send those people that you haven't talked to in a while, you haven't heard from, and you're like, where have they been? Send them some light and reach out to them. Tell them you're going to leave the light on for them. There's a song that I've been listening to that was just brought to me synchronistically this week by Papa Roach. I don't remember the exact name. It's on my phone. But it's Papa Roach. And the words are, it's not like me to worry, but I see you in a dark place. You're getting darker. I will leave a light on for you. So, leave a light on for those people who need it. Not everyone's going to ask for help when they need it. And usually when they're closest to the veil, they're not going to ask for help at all. Leave a light on, reach out to them, keep just doing what you can, what your heart calls you to do, and you did your best. But know that this is a time where there's just going to be a lot more grief and sadness in the world, and we can just try to uplift. If we're in a better place in our lives, let's try to uplift our energy first, right? And then see if we can then share that oxygen, like from a plane, right? You breathe the oxygen first, then share it with someone else. Share your light, and share it with yourself too, because you are deserving. So as we approach the full moon next week and Samhain coming up, the Day of the Dead, I send all of you light, all of you love, and I hope that you have an amazing, beautiful Halloween fun time, and just an amazing, beautiful day and night whenever you're watching. And reach out to me anytime you need help as well. Always maggiesbliss.com. I have a shaman class that I'm doing. It's a year-long course, 1 class a month, where the meditation, the journey is going to be separate from the actual class, so that you can like just have it separate and just start it whenever you want, like re-watch those. But it's the shaman class. It's enabling you to, we're doing breath work, Munay writes again, but we're also like bringing you the guidance of the elements and magic, and giving you guidance on how you can lead others into soul journey. How can you help others too, if you're called, or take it just for yourself. But it's a year-long one. It takes a year to just make it through like a full cycle of all of the elements, right? We started with summer, so element of fire. Now we're in autumn, element of water. Then we're going to move into winter, element of earth, and finish with spring, element of air. So you haven't missed too much, right? If you want to join now, and you can start at the beginning. All the classes are recorded, so you'll be able to start at the beginning and catch up to where we are if you'd like, and then see what calls to you. maggiesbliss.com, go to the online and in-person classes, and then there's one that says shamanic mentorship. That will be a year long for you. So whether you're called to do it now or later, it's all good, right? So you can go to my website to learn about my shamanic energy healing, shamanic cosmic energy healings. I can do that. Channelings help guide you on your path, whatever you need, and look at all of the other classes that I have, either online or we can do some in person, depending on your time availability and mine. So we'll see how that works out, but I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or week, wherever you are. And I send you love, light, peace, joy, safety, health, upliftment, and Munay. Blessed be.